Hi everyone. Who has trouble buying cards for men? They're tricky, right? Us women, we've got all these beautiful choices. We've got pretty cards, we've got funky cards, we've got bright and colourful, but men, I think that they're more difficult to find a good card for. So today I'm going to show you one that I really love for the bike enthusiasts, and that's this one. So simple, it's got stripes, there's no frou-frou, just a little bike. But let me show you how we do these circles. So the first step is cutting out the circles. Now I've got my stitch to dies, and to get this effect, all you need to do is layer up your dies. So I've got 5 of them to make the 4 circles, and I'll just spread them evenly on my paper, as evenly as I can. Okay, put my plates on, and this will give us these circles. Now actually I might not put the extra plate on, because if you cut it enough to give the imprint but without cutting all the way through, it will make it easier to stick it down. So let's see how this has gone. Yeah, so just peel these off if you can. And you don't need this last one, so that can come all the way out. And it's pretty much cut through, but keeping it together enough. Okay, so we've got our circles. Now we need to cut our white circles. So the one that we took out, we're going to use white. So we'll run that through. On my Sizzix Big Shot. All right, we've got our circle, so we'll take that out. I'll put this to the side now. Okay, so we've got all our pieces here. Just check that we're nice and lined up. Yes, okay, so we don't want to stick it onto our card until we've done the circles. So let's glue those up. I'm going to use runner tape, but you guys can use double-sided or glue. That's up to you. And as I said, I've just chosen the stripes face and a white card. And this one, you just want it to catch that last corner with the biggest circle. That makes sense. So I'm just covering like so. Stick that down. Okay, then turn it over, grab your scissors and just cut, or you can use a ruler and scalpel. Just cut off those excess rings. There we go. That's shot off across the room. All right, and then we just double side that onto our card. So whenever you're doing stuff that overhangs, I always find it easier to not stick down your face until you've done that. My hubby is a cycling enthusiast, and so I've given him this card in the past, and he's loved it. All right. So we'll stick that on, and I've lost a bit of my circle, so we'll retrieve that in a minute. Lost that bottom corner. There it is. So if that happens to you, the glue hasn't caught it, just grab a bit of PVA and we'll glue that back on. Things always don't go right in videos, do they? All right, so we've got the base now. Next is our saying. So that's going to stick in there, but we need the saying. So I've got some stamps, which are happy birthday. I'll grab my pad. And we'll we'll stamp this. Okay. birthday, like so. And we'll pop the happy above it. Ta-da! Okay. Now I've not quite caught the bottom of that Y, so I've always got this pen handy. I can just fix that up. There we go. Okay, then we'll just stick that on in the circle. And you might want to line that up. Okay. And then we've got our bike. Simple as gluing that on with PVA. It's catching all the bits. Okay, and that just goes here. Just press that down and let that dry. So I love this technique with the circles. You obviously don't have to use stitch dies. You could use just plain circles. You could alternate. You could do so many different things with this card. But yeah, I love this one for its simplicity. And I think the men in your life will like it too. Those who ride, of course. Thanks.